Welcome to our visual journey. In this video, we will explore a series of captivating images that together tell a unique story. Each image is carefully selected to evoke emotion, spark curiosity, and invite you to interpret the narrative in your own way. As we move from one scene to the next, notice how each visual element contributes to the overall atmosphere and theme. Let your imagination roam free as we embark on this creative adventure where every picture holds a piece of the puzzle. Get ready to experience storytelling in a whole new light. As we transition to the next image, notice how the perspective shifts. The composition draws your eye to new details, encouraging you to look closer and discover hidden stories within the frame. This is the beauty of visual storytelling. Every angle offers a fresh viewpoint, and every detail can change the way you interpret the scene. Let yourself be immersed in the subtle nuances and the emotions they evoke. In this scene, we focus on the intricate details that might otherwise go unnoticed. The interplay of light and shadow, the arrangement of objects, and the subtle expressions all contribute to a deeper understanding of the narrative. Take a moment to appreciate the craftsmanship behind each element and consider how these details shape your perception of the story being told. Emotion is at the heart of every great story. In this image, the mood is palpable. Whether it's joy, contemplation, or nostalgia, the visual cues guide us to feel something profound. Notice how color, composition, and subject matter work together to create an emotional resonance. This is the power of imagery. It connects us on a universal level, transcending words. Contrast plays a vital role in visual storytelling. In this scene, observe how the use of light and dark, or the juxtaposition of different elements, creates a dynamic composition. This contrast not only draws attention but also adds depth and meaning to the narrative. Each component is thoughtfully placed to guide your gaze and evoke a specific response. Some images capture fleeting moments that tell an entire story in a single frame. In this scene, we witness such a moment, one that feels both intimate and universal. The timing, the expressions, and the setting all come together to freeze a slice of life that resonates with viewers. It's these moments that make visual storytelling so powerful and relatable. Patterns and repetition can create rhythm within a visual narrative. In this image, look for recurring shapes, colors, or themes that tie the composition together. These patterns not only add aesthetic appeal, but also reinforce the underlying message of the story. They guide the viewer's eye and create a sense of harmony and unity. Movement can be suggested even in still images. In this scene, notice how the arrangement of elements or the direction of lines creates a sense of motion. This dynamic quality brings the story to life, making it feel active and engaging. It's a reminder that even a single frame can convey action and progression. Symbols are powerful tools in visual storytelling. In this image, look for objects or colors that might carry deeper meanings. These symbols can add layers of interpretation, inviting viewers to think beyond the surface and consider the broader context. What do these elements represent to you? How do they shape the narrative? Color is a language of its own in visual storytelling. In this scene, pay attention to the palette used, whether it's vibrant and energetic or muted and calm. Colors can set the mood, highlight important elements, and influence how we feel about the story. Consider how the choice of color impacts your emotional response to the image. Characters bring stories to life. In this image, focus on the people or figures present. Their expressions, posture, and attire all contribute to their identity and role within the narrative. Think about what their presence adds to the story and how you relate to them as a viewer. Characters are often the emotional anchor of any visual tale. The setting provides context for the story. In this scene, observe the background and environment. Is it urban or natural, crowded or isolated? The setting can influence the mood and direction of the narrative, offering clues about the time, place, and circumstances. Let the environment guide your interpretation of the story unfolding before you. Lighting can dramatically alter the atmosphere of an image. In this scene, notice how the use of light and shadow creates mood and depth. Whether it's a soft glow or a stark contrast, lighting choices can transform the way we perceive the story. Consider how the atmosphere changes with the play of light. Texture adds a tactile dimension to visuals. In this image, examine the surfaces and forms present. Are they smooth, rough, soft, or hard? Texture can evoke sensory responses and make the scene feel more real and immersive. It's another layer that enriches the storytelling experience. Sometimes, images present contrasting themes within a single frame. In this scene, look for elements that might seem at odds, such as old and new, chaos and calm, or nature and technology. These contrasts can create tension and intrigue, prompting viewers to think more deeply about the narrative and its possible meanings. A good story has a sense of progression. In this image, try to identify how the narrative is moving forward. Are there signs of change, growth, or movement? The arrangement of elements can suggest a journey or transformation, keeping the viewer engaged and curious about what comes next. Every story reaches a climax, a moment of tension or excitement. In this scene, observe how the composition builds suspense. The placement of subjects, the use of color, and the intensity of expressions all contribute to a heightened emotional state. This is the turning point that keeps viewers invested in the outcome. After the climax, stories often resolve with a sense of closure or calm. In this image, look for signs that the narrative is winding down. The mood may shift, the colors may soften, and the composition may become more balanced. This resolution provides a satisfying end to the visual journey, leaving viewers with a lasting impression. Reflection is an important part of storytelling. In this scene, take a moment to consider what the images have meant to you. What emotions have they stirred? What stories have you imagined? Reflection allows us to connect more deeply with the narrative and find personal meaning in the visuals we've experienced. Visual storytelling invites us to use our imagination. In this image, let your thoughts wander and create your own narrative. There are no right or wrong answers, only the stories you see and feel. This is the magic of images. They can mean something different to everyone, sparking creativity and inspiration. As our visual journey comes to an end, remember that every image tells a story, and every viewer brings their own perspective. The beauty of visual storytelling lies in its ability to transcend language and culture, connecting us through shared experiences and emotions. Thank you for joining us on this creative adventure. We hope you leave inspired to see the world through new eyes, where every picture holds a story waiting to be discovered.